What is up, awesome people? This is Tom Check with Choice Coaching, coming to you today from a phone booth in my favorite co-working space, so forgive any noise you might hear in the background. Coming to you today to talk about discomfort. Most of us lead lives where we have optimized for comfort. We drive in air-conditioned cars, we live in air-conditioned houses, we don't like the cold, we don't like the hot. But outside of just physical comfort, we've also created behaviors that lead to a comfortable life. And that's all well and good. That's totally fine until those behaviors stop serving us. When we're looking to create change in our lives because our current behaviors aren't getting us what we want, we have to recognize that discomfort is going to be part of how we create new behaviors. Anytime we have to shed an old practice, an old thought process, an old behavior, it's just straight up not fun. There's some part of you that says that what you're doing is wrong when you're uncomfortable. And in order to create change, we have to be uncomfortable because that's where change takes place, is in the challenge of creating new behaviors. So we have to hold that tension of wanting comfort and recognizing that the life we want to live is worth staying uncomfortable for a little bit. It's not about being uncomfortable forever. It's about making sure that you're willing to step into it for a little while to create the change you want, and then you can make the new behaviors and the new patterns more comfortable. And one of the important things that we do when we make sure that we're doing this safely is that we don't accept a level of discomfort that is dangerous. We don't want to learn how to be hot by signing up for a marathon in Death Valley. And we don't want to learn how to change our behaviors by quitting our job, leaving our wives, and running for the hills. We want to start with small bits of discomfort. What would it be like to watch yourself walk up to a conversation with somebody that you don't know and just start talking? Right? The downside, if it goes wrong, is probably pretty minimal, but the upside might be that you learn that you are a better communicator than you thought. So as you think about this for your daily life, a couple of questions that come up that could be really, really useful for you. And let me just pull them up here. Asking yourself, when you're in an uncomfortable situation, why is this uncomfortable? What's the story going on in my head right now as I do this thing that's different than normal? And why am I choosing to challenge myself right now? Is the change that I'm looking for worth being uncomfortable? And then what would happen if I created this discomfort more regularly in my life? I think questions like that are a really powerful way for us to create a little space inside to retrain our brains and retrain our subconscious to help us create the life that we want. Hope this was really helpful. Look forward to talking to you again soon.